When tragedy strikes, it makes sense that we would like to help. So many of us, I believe it's our natural inclination, just want to offer assistance to someone in need. Yet we fall into the trap of actually relieving ourselves of the burden because we feel it's too difficult or too overwhelming to actually help somebody else. And we do so with a glib throwaway line, "Is there anything that I can do for you?" Now, the other person might have suffered a catastrophe. They might have suffered a personal family loss. They might have gone through divorce. They might have lost their job. And in that moment, there's very little that anyone can do for anybody else. And yet we feel this burden on us. We want to help. We don't know how. Maybe we can't do anything. And so we relieve ourselves. "Is there anything I can do for you? Just let me know." And in a neat bow, we have, "Okay, see you later." And this point is hammered home by Sheryl Sandberg in one of the great books of recent times, Option B, where she speaks in relation to the sudden and tragic death of her husband. That people would say, "Is there anything I can do for you?" And people were well-meaning and they had best intentions at heart. But she always felt like, "There's nothing you can do for me." Until somebody once said, "What do you not want on your burger?" And this completely floored her. She's like, "What?" And the person, yeah, "I'm getting you a burger for dinner. What do you not like on your burger?" And she said that was the best thing that anyone could ever offer them, because it was one less thing she could tick off of her to-do list. Make dinner for the kids. So what do you not want on your burger? Oftentimes people who are so overwhelmed feel confused. They don't even know what they want, what they need help with. In this week's Torah portion, we read of a catastrophe. We read of a crisis, a tragedy. Abraham goes to sacrifice his son, Yitzchak. And the narrative says they both went together. V'yelchu shneichem yachdav. They both went together. And it repeats this a number of times. Yet after the angel stops Abraham at the very last moment, V'yashav Avraham el Na'arav. It's Abraham alone who returns back to the group that he went with. What happened to Yitzchak? Now, there's a lot of different commentaries, but one that I find powerful is that he was so traumatized by the experience, he was somehow removed from the narrative. There are legends, midrashim, that say that he went up to Shemayim. Others say that he went to learn with Shem Be'eva, the academy at the time. But an approach says that he was so traumatized, it was such a catastrophe, he simply wasn't able to continue living normal life. There are moments where we experience ultimate catastrophe, tragedy, loss, death, divorce, job, the secure lives we live. And it's at that point, if we are observers of somebody else going through those moments, don't say, with the best of intentions, don't say, "What can I do to help? Do you need anything?" Instead, have a different narrative. What do you not like on your burger? It makes all the difference in the world. Shabbat Shalom.